on the line. Hello, senior. Ibiabo ko chairman Pajon's way.
Nyamiadum, Adiachi, the Timika and Guade, Nanyameda Sotiasi,
Lovely, senior. Senior, how are you doing this morning?
Very great. Nyamiadum this time, KK Fosu Mitiminanti, and Akasa award in the Beba meeting agency, Jama, the fans. Nayada Nyamiasi.
Are you in the hospital or you've been discharged?
Actually, discharging free Legon Hospital. Just 1 week now it could be, because the people who on in accident now you prepare and I be moved family, you know. Omamba Hospital, they just came there once to come and deposit money, and then I feel like they don't respect us because this is how you guys are treating us. And then they will call, will call you people, and then nobody call us to check. At least, and if you can't idea, we can't come here. So, bear 1 week, then we need to discharge. Look at them discharging 103 more, and then may voter rigging after then. I've been in voter rigging there, let's say 6-7 weeks there. They were voter rigging for hospital for national.
Oh, okay. Okay, so currently, hospital or voter region.
Yeah, but in that hospital,
okay,
the boss, me boss, or and renting hotel money. So Doctor Fonaba hospital and hotel on my bishop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The radio say, sir, where you were free, money can see.
Yeah.
But have you seen some of the posts that are going on social media about your absence at Claude's funeral? Have you seen it?
Yeah, when me who be an opponent baby I'm wanting to know margin yes that stable. But me who post no me team name now for good friends of mine and a bloggers be I think say omo ni mo juma no any media personal be mo to say mo am friend and pay sister Sandy. May God bless her. Much near friend say mo person the side of story because mo nim the way I take every so meeting. Me who posting be brave. Me mo need kind of I will say thank you to God. Say, many me are blessed. We're still alive. And I will also say, me Nyame to say, Nyame ebeji ye Claude Nika ediase bebipa. And also no to the family. Big sorry to them. Yeah, they're sorry near cancer. To them, say omo lusu omo so. And yeah, at the papa say we be lusu so just like that. I think Cassidy will say, yeah, who wants for sourcing a woof. Even if say, Abua Nam on Mukrano, how many is better than Ubia. Menkase, Yeniana, Wuno, Nihuni Faso. There be Nemum, yeah, Kaitrina, yeah, pray prano. It was say, or Mabusia for, and I say, or Monan for so called friends be around Claude, talking of Elombini and George Brakins and Co. Because they are the people circulating my name, trying to tarnish my image down. But Nyamintino Embassa, for them not to even call up to Obetino interview already or so, but not to call us to check, okay, legend. Yenim Samuel Prayinia back with from name Mohote saying, Nyamiadum BBI Bokodi, okay, you know, ye bear that say, ye na what that say. Name of me at your double Makakoya, no one to go around speculating falseful news that they have no clue about it. They have no clue about it. But trying to claim us, Menamede, John Claude, FPA, say John Claude, and Konkoua. I leave them to God, and God will judge them. Posterity will judge everybody by each one and the soul.
Legend, Mr. Take me back to the whole scene. Then, because stories that keeps popping up, different accounts. We want to understand. Nam mo kohi, why na any Claude and Nam. What was the scene like? What happened?
These are the things some of these bloggers need to learn from. May wohona may minya call from your driver now not driving a car in accident no. Nana Udri Ajazira. He called me and said, Many pebi obuano, ware, na nipa ne say opening pant no sene ne meboa no na ninkoja no na ninkoti nanim and when say money bebre na nim say na keke so me makoma eti I'm very, very kind to everybody, trying to support everybody. So I told him that, okay, I will support him because Nana has been my friend. I went to a show that was Seshi, but because of Sana being, I need to rush back with my PA, Kwanimoni. It's hereby, and I did hear, and I was a friend saying, where they know, and how the guy not meeting, meeting disappointed. To afraid nipa no and other nipa no 2 lines no nipa no so no so ni the village side the be am free ono so friend na kwa misa to nipa no kan so ni nipa no ajazira no na opese oye dey oboa no even ono na ban no na aban ajazira ban by opese oye dey oboa no krampo no wan ba bi na man national security or whatever opese oboa ajazira Australian member na me made and meet him. I made the said, will be Boaminia, and I'm saying, okay, yeah, I will come. So far as I'm at here feeling intense, or so Boaminia to get him a job at National Security, I will come. Yamian McQueen, ye to my echo. But Adichie and I may buy an additional echo. Ajazira Dems were calling. It is sure more Starbite, that is where I parked my car for my driver to pick the car. And then I joined the Ajazira and the picking. I know I'm be a friend. Say certain person will call pick me up, and then they use this small car to pick me up. I was like, whoa, I'm parking the car. Where are we going? A small car? Okay, no. And almost say Mishia Ajazira. So Ajazira is going to pick me on the motorway, and I said okay. So I sat in the car, and then we went straight up to the motorway, meeting Ajazira. I didn't know Claude was part of it. So me kwakofuka na me say one of the young guys here free Claude Moka no esifom. Eti me gonna me say oh oma yen nyina yen yentinem and I say friend say me a legend to me metna omoka no mum na no be sia kwotena na small can and I me say okay metnem. Eti me kwakotenem no hwe nya kopon enim na kra ni nyame amama nye your friend say, a hand time say me a legend I should go and sit in front. And now the cotton a Chiboko. Claude was sitting there. The driver was there. So inside the car, and I mean who Claude. And then the driver told me this is Claude. Claude, this is legend KQ. And I was a boy near blogger. I blogging, or like Madame for now one area to Omonam. So John Claude, any driver, no, they picked me up.
Okay.
It's not me. I don't know John Claude from anywhere. And 2, Bless. I never knew Bless is part of it.
Okay.
So on the motorway coming, I try motorway, and I mean, he say, car has stopped. The car stopped. And I mean, he said, Bless is coming with one Atalia that Bless in Sasso. And God being Yankupon him a dance. Me who said bless, but I said, why are we going? Then I mean, bless, now then, our father, I said, that's all by now, listen, go find share policy bag, Mumpo, now I'm betting our carny. But Okita Talebako, and I'm bizarre, your driver, and say, so what program exactly in your and also a wedding reception? That means you call them, and I'm on my dress to say, a year and your car support, because I knew, say, Nanka, ye and also in a I'm so okay, you can't work baby, I'm making a top keke. So bless Babette National and BBC me pushing through baby, I'm because I was sitting right behind Claude and car so park it on the motor highway no something. I didn't wanted Bless to even pass the back there. No, I can't say about baby to stress until I need to shift. That was my saved, bro. So I shift. Immediately I shift and I bless Bettina. So that's when I noticed said blessing put him John Claude and I bless him where they can. I don't know anything about where we are going. I don't know Claude from anywhere. I never met Claude from anywhere. But in the Empoko dancing, because so far as you know, I bought my yakono. It busunya bakono as entertainment people. On our way going. And I'm hungry, so I told them, say, I want to eat. and yeba yebedu kaswano na kindi only bless mama say no more kasa some so minim so money kan wa ye be ko so then I didn't know so kindi mo kan wo kaswa so they parked the car and so what's happening on kindi no so be cool and then they parked the car and then they were wine in the restaurant in the bimu didi wo ho no mo kwan na rice but me no na me person maybe and I wanted to eat something friends breakfast thing. So I told them, so on the corner, friends, the KFC and BB, they should stop and I'll buy. And also, they have this chicken mat. When we get there, then we buy it. Bra, Nyamin Ponka, your driver, Nakumanan, Koma, delay, Kakrampo, say, Bia, Namin Didi, giving for me delaying Muninta, Yimin, Yamabed, and the FSID, the Sunny. And then he was insisting, say, the person is calling him for us to come. Mekans no more say I didn't know info, I didn't almost say evening, dinner thing. So why are we pressuring ourselves to go? And don't change. Accident, you do a pamana, all are free in here. Accident and a bit overtaking, a bit sharing with this accident. See the accident. You can't any accident. Bam. The only person I meet me back on was me. Me door no me and only pan baba king Africa no kita car kitwa no bata no baba king. So I was like, there's a bless a prayer make you want to me bless mom na me de on jam into form because na me sisi no me na me send sisi mo ate so omo ma me so sa no so I said them open into form them go to the car inside there are people in there it bless e wo inside any cloth that me mean say cloth afa on like that it me the omo de me ko nyina me I'm talking about bless because me name Claude being my book. Bless. And I'm saying there's the other guy. Because being a friend, a legendary, not say you two kind of be this I could see a mere penny. I need to stand for bless as well as John Claude. And I mentioned that many da who are me who because John Claude has passed on. Call me because I'm not here. And I mentioned me who are there to be a me and say the guy has met us a can crash a It's your own I made church almost being a free, they be on to me, so they should take us. And I'm say I need my friend say Rich Hospital and I say Legon, these are the hospitals and I say 37, these are the hospitals I want.
Okay.
Because I didn't want them to go to Kalebu. And almost they requested for 2 ambulances. So ambulance nearby and on the echo. And I'm there, I can't back home. Not knowing the boy has passed on. I don't even know. That. And then this ambulance took us all the way to Legon Hospital. And then Legon Hospital almost started checking out. So I was there, one of my in pain the idea. And I'm still at me, I said, you need me and somebody who boy back home. Me think even make a team say, Yanya accident, no, move pursue a monfa, unipa back on and tagana, maybe see a phone friend, but me nipa ni. It is just blessed and I know. And akwawe ajazere driver ne ba ya timi bi am say yeni pa ba ko no wa no say boy newu boss me suit say na nche bi ya fa boa bi ya fa ne adeni mi pa no but enka ye me that means me na me tie anymore na me there's nothing apart from God there's nothing so I was putting myself in these shoes na high on sin panel with the hospital. These people came there back home. That's it. They came to give money.
When you say these people, Patrick,
the driver, someone says, you hold them responsible. The driver, Ajazira, and then Anakwame, no, and where the Nananka, you cost support. They are the main people anymore. Because boy, no, they can't, the boy, you can't, up to now, because you're a boy, and I can't throw. And somebody call police station, up to now. That police for no, upon police station, boy, no, you need me, Akusi. Nobody is calling us. It's immediate 1 week on the hospital, at the Legon Hospital, no, they are there. These people are going to treat us like we are nobody. And me, so many more being from any number from. So me, when they come, I always fight for bless because me, I'm in charge and me, okay, I'm a family. Me call for how much me boami. So, Nipa no bless nanani because bless was very, very hurt. Now when the name of Bubu Suno Mediano. Until the bless nana more. But these people are treating us like we are nobody. Ubi accident here, ubi a film. Police for asamo yin baby asama kosi. Who are the police for ne say for driving license no document or car no hobra. Up to now, say no the bakona say I don't know. Yes, see at and walk police at say asamo no free ho. Then I don't katan someone yan. Who ni pa was ujinemu. Now call busunya for now direct say KK Fosu name Claude. Men am a Claude and Nancy and Nicosia Blacks. Claude never blocked for KK Fosu. He is not part of my team. I don't know him from anywhere.
Okay.
He Claude no and do 3 hours and this thing went on.
Wow.
Now, 1 week after Babasana, Ajazira Mokofi on. They said what they told us and they said the family, the Claude the family said, Nipa Winana Audio Machikoe, Madam, they are looking for KK Fosu. Why? I didn't try. And you mentioned a midday boy in the choir. Is it because my name is speaker in it there? No, it shouldn't be so. Let's treat each other equally. You back so they shouldn't treat me this way. And here the son I'm a team meeting and they are angry on us. Yeah, we can't just go into them. Into 1 week, we did not show up. And they don't even call us to know what is happening. We don't know anything about it. You move okay, my management say okay, the answer say you better Al Jazeera and up to now Al Jazeera is not calling me, neither your friend is saying bless. So maybe I no and have you name me bless friend is say be a baby or one me ho train on nyama nkuyo on tinkrofo no kan na me ma texting krofo no any omo kuntokwa because they know the right thing and they must do, and I know what I'm fighting for. Until maybe me ka ma bokra me wo ho ha no me boss and me hwe me wa and Yaminsha, I'm a who voter in your treat me, I say.
Okay, so legend, me too.
I'm saying, but and I don't even know. None of the family will be unfair. Yes, me that's what me prim, bless when you prim. And yet compose you said, sorry, no. And I'm not the boy and call cocoon. But I say, you know, a back album. But if you work for me, not me bounce, I'm in to me. I can never allow any of my team to come in. Represents me. Okay,
so legend Samiti Asama can I see here? That means from time an accident in see Amuko hospital no. Ya koye say ebusuafo no ye Claude ebusuafo no e de so bo no e bowo keki. Omumbo obi adin. Meanwhile so enye wo na wo frɛ Claude so ondi wachi enko. Enti enunti na 1 week no wanko. Enuntina a year into wanko.
And also count but me yare I by force campus will be a year before and I teacher the concept in Claude, and by force. So some of Ghanaians should take this thing in mind now. So me say a year a yanko jankuja. Our bloggers normal person who say me and I make up to see Elombini. When Elombini had an interview on because he is the closest friend to the boy, and Elombini is the one operating the boy's account. Okay. Elombini is the one going to the boy's family. Elombini is the one communicating with Bless manager,
and not your management.
No, and any idea they don't even know what is happening. Calling KK Fosu Keke to know, say me what to say. I could say nobody knows, but you are expecting me to come to a dead funeral. The condition is still judging, and God will definitely strike them one by one.
How do you feel after seeing these posts?
Very hurt, and that's why I'm speaking like this. Very hurt, very, very hurt, and I'm not expecting just breaking. Neither Elombini. Elombini, what do you mean number? Because Bless the manager. On an hour by in hospital, which I don't feel you. Why do you know my friend in temple? So, legend, say anything at you and me, sorry. Then, moment come here, say, now you see. Tell me, imagine saying, can remember this our family and friends, together with my MD. Obubakwa, you not representing me. I told them not to. No more bombs. I say no. Because in Crofomoni, Edja, almost Umuja, and Lombini Kojina, piece of me an interview. And then he is trying to. Nicely, obi sell nicely, no abomidin and KK Fosu. One of you are friendly to come and KK Fosu post there. Come on, media caniba, so ukasa, me tiatia. Now you say school now, no, don't play with me. Then you go on the same friends media when Andy Dusty were interview you. You still insist mentioning my name, and I saw KK Fosu and him before then. I don't think you were a liar. You saw who and who say on the boy's status. Boy, and crowd me out to my status. Don't you know? Say my lawyer crowd to me a question because I did not send him to post me and him on his status. Very careful, Ghana. We need to be very careful.
Legend.
Because Ebusiana Medano, I am music industry, Ebusiana Ghana entertainment, Ebusiana and minimum Ebusiana and woman. So I do my things accordingly. I don't just wake up and do things.
Legend.
And then I wake up, I'm still on the bed, and then wake up with this messages on social media, still trying to tarnish my image. And do you think I will forgive you people?
Legend, Mr. Kwakuma Toyem, Mensu, legend. Mensu.
Even on our sick bed. I do 3 days go to the hospital, 3 days when you're here and my boy and you're freaking D. Call you people to call Kindi. And they came to the hospital there to compose a song for this boy because nobody know about John Claude. Let's be frank here. Nobody knows about John Claude. Let me point it again. And how many of you people know say John Claude or your blogger? It's in bloggers now more you show up more now more support money and Britain. Don't be a fool and go and then write and say you are
I would say legend. I would say legend.
Am I your rank?
I would say legend. I would say to was
the family.
KK.
You know the family. Do you know the family? I'm taking
KK legend. I would say Kawakuma to you.
Why? What have I done to you before?
What have I done? Toboase legend. Mamimbu South the same way and confirm or deny these rumors for me. Because on social media, that is one of the things that people are talking about. To this whole event, showing up and not showing up. There are also accounts saying, because this morning you made it clear to us, you are not in the best of shape into all Volta region. But there is also information circulating on social media that you were bent on performing at the TGMA right after the accident. Man for person who use and no say then you are fit to be a part of a funeral.
I wish Candy Dustin AMA friends say interview Nanka Maka the cray will match them. Nanka Adi Dustin so they can't say the crew match them. The day in a many blessing and a hospital or send me a fita, Monfred bless, and I'm Monfred bless the manager, and I'm a Montana or whoever. Monfreno, young shape and I a woman. But when we were there, music performing Ayamejuma. Ayajuma, they paid me on that. And I'm a Yerenan and Bedidi. And he said, Unyamia di mi apofi impona me amponu muna me se no me yare no mentimi me yeme won se me de dawo me prapa ba me yeme won se me de dawo no na abe kam ya se and am yeme won se me de dawo watching my wife and my kids omo ba hospital me show mo hey think am we are come yeme me nkom be de I just what just like to say Claude DBL. I was there when Andy Dusty called me that omo person omo share amachi dede enionyam. They wanted to say Amachi de Union. But also, my friend, no friend, me believe the top, and they don't send me the top say, say, I should do what? Can be. Now, make another performance. And I say, Andy, make me. I will sit in a wheelchair. Even I'm in management, I'm on Peneso. The kind of culture, the doctors were not part of it. I'm on Pene. But for me, say, hey, Amachi de legendary, you know, the Yare, won't kick it to Super Papa. The Yare Mumponintino. They say I will go. They should give me a wheelchair and I will sing for the man to know that our life is not dead. That was my motive. And it's my job. I can decide to go and perform and take my money. I don't care. Say John Claude, well, so what? Does that thing feed my family? Listen to me. Me a real Ghana kind of cry. You hate you. Me either you hate me or not, you can't do me silly because I have God. And God, enema mediani bi, and any part that's an in am krum. Unless Namia Kauni Pana, Wakuma and Sana watching it. I have God.
Legend, Dana went to me performance so because you're very now.
So the performance, me and I convinced my management. No, let me convince you. Me say that night, I'm say a day before, and I'm starting to I'm actually the money free. And the doctor, imagine, will be a major radar. No more so dow. Me say no, I need to do this thing. And I can't say Papa Nenya. Me one early in the morning, and the doctor free. I watch night, and the doctor free said. It's a sample for Abamu, and I'm doing as an on actually free on can. No, and it's not only me P, Akasaka, and a P any chance on the one trying on any in Kasa. Because someone who said, Lady Makuma could be actually trying to do something for the man. And then Andy Dusty say, Omoni Amachi de Bokumas, no more, no by no Amachi de say, Mene will be a craconia like my boy back. To say, I'm okay, kind of much learning to also kind of say, my boy back, Craconia, accident, a free more. As I'm going to say, fans better say, men, boy, no one, I'm going to make the performance. My main casting job, and any agenda, no. And yes, say, I couldn't accident to be a wounty. And I'm examining that, now, so much did on any manager, no more cover beer, management, manager, I mean, accident to enter, and so much did on perform be manner. And no codance. I was feeling like, so everywhere, emptiness, because that night, people them say you woo. If you say me na mo bubu, me kimi na ti become na you. Circulation is there also. So that platform was huge. VGMA, Ghana Music Award was huge. Imagine say, fans in any say well, now was moved off winning. How are they gonna celebrate? Like that night, people will cry and thank God because someone will say, "Boy, man, what's me?" That's all. No bad intentions. So what has that got to do with John Claude Awewu? And then you are meant to coming still in the bed.
Kafra.
And then John Claude Awewu, that should seize my life. No. Besides, I don't know the boy from anywhere. The boy has never worked with me. The boy, no, maybe I economy, without the consent of my management. So if my management has something to ask her, it's them, they rather to question, my manager need to question them rather, not me.
Legend, Pacho, before we take leave of you, what do you have to say to Ghanaians? They are listening.
My name is Adolfo Dawson, and I mean, my town for Dawson, so they are my Adolfo Dawson. It's me na mode bia na maso so me di obi aye mabusua and nipa bebre Ghana phone ni nipa keke so akoma me do bibia na me do bibia ase every time I dey we see with your love and support free you were near and you want for you get surprised. I will thank everybody me do mercy because mama man say me hu nia o mine and truly speaking KK Fosu is bouncing back. I'm back, and yes, it's gonna be something different now. And you know, talent in Intina say a tiny door so be a Ghanaian in France say, may alive. Bibi antimen to yen. Because Yakuma me a kind, wagging a kind, or the again kind Yakuma kind amwa. And Paibo be a bit of a crampon. You have no idea. Say, I'm I'm alive, but I'm just hurt seeing this post on air. And nyama koso ya say yembo driver needing Ghana mesre some more questions there Mumbusa said your driver no Elombini who questions are could be say your driver George Britain or so whatever Mumbusa driver no na munko police station or more justice be a fight ma Claude go to the police station the person Ghana for mun na muntundi omachi na Mumbusa Ajazira. So, police for no fight justice ama John Claude. It's a Pam police station. It's right. No one could be a subject to honor. As minimum who be here, means to be a victim. It's right.
Okay. Legend here, you better say, and I no pay. Sir, Wajim Rega Crana near Dinkomo Hitz FM. Thanks a lot for joining us. KK Fosu, legendary and high life artist on the line, having a conversation about some of the social media posts around him. I think in our big story today, we talked about it extensively. We asked the listeners to also come in and share their views on it. Most of them were indecisive because they believed that the information at hand was inconclusive. So everybody was trying to stand on the wall. Now, this morning, he's made it clear to us that he decided not to attend the funeral, Kaiser, because he feels like he's also a victim, equally a victim of the accident, and he believes that the family of everybody involved should have also checked up on them, as a matter of fact, but to be and check it up. Well, this morning we're giving out 1,000 Ghana cedis, star 281 hash, 1,000 Ghana cedis for two people, so we'll go split them into two. 1,000 Ghana cedis, we will split them into two. 500 Ghana cedis each, so look sharp and play star 281 hash. 3 simple steps and then you are sorted. Step number 1 will ask you to select the radio station, that is Hitz FM. Prompt number 2 will ask you to input the number of tickets that you want to play. Now, mind you, a ticket will cost 5 Ghana cedis, so play as many as you can to increase your chances of winning. And then the last step will ask you to input your Momo pin. So, Telecel users, MTN users, you are good to go this morning. Be the lucky one. 500 Ghana cedis each. In studio, we are here. Mr. Edem Chotome is in the building. Kwame Dazi and Mr. Robert Kla is also in the building. We're about to do justice on Showbiz Review, proudly brought to you by Betway. You always get way more with Betway Franco Trading Enterprise. Also still, phone Papa Fee, the remix version. Also still, CCTV cameras, Papa Fee. And Telecel, we are connecting energies. Mr. Chotome.
Opening
everything cool.
You
are following the conversation. You wanted to ask a couple of questions, but he has already answered them. You wanted to know. And you are good because even in the last part of it, he answered.
Yeah, I'm good, but I was still. Probe from the way I can in some library. I don't even know where to start, but. Clearly, you could see that maybe some due diligence didn't happen. It is why what is happening regarding the person who sent them. Mm-hmm. Because from KK, they have not treated them fairly with regards to payment of some medical bills, among others, and to the extent that Bless even sends him a message to ask what is happening. Mm-hmm. A legend has been asked to go and do something for somebody, and he doesn't. A friend, and he doesn't know what he was going to do until he saw K Bless with another dress on his hand. Mm-hmm. Then he asked, and they said it was a wedding reception. Yeah. For all he was thinking, he thought it was even a funeral. Mm-hmm. So I was like, then if you did not do some due diligence from the onset, I'm not surprised you have gotten to this point where it's like you are not hearing from those who are sending you there. Mm-hmm. Because, some due diligence should have been done. You just don't go on an invitation without just not knowing what you're going to do. So I think that point, KK and his team could have done better. Now come to the issue of the funeral. Mm-hmm. It is clear that the driver, who knew all of them, went to the 1 week. And when he went to the 1 week, he realized that the family is angry. And from what KK is saying, the man told him that the family wanted to see him and are angry at him that he led the whole thing. The explanation he's given us on this platform this morning couldn't have KK and his team gone to the family to further explain, because not going to the funeral because you think they are angry as a result of what you heard does not erase the fact that they will form that opinion about you. So I think it would have been proper that with some elderly team go to not on the side, not at the 1 week, but on maybe after the 1 week, go and meet and explain that this is even an opportunity for you to clear yourself to the family that at the 1 week, this is what I heard, but this is the story. So please, whatever kind of animosity or bitterness in you, please.
See, I'm going to use information that we got this morning from KK to ask a couple of questions. Number one, you are claiming that the driver at the 1 week celebration realized that the family of Claude were angry at KK Fosu. But then in KK's submission, he told us here that he was rather introduced to Claude by the driver.
Yes.
So what stopped the driver at that point in time from telling the family that, at this point
this
in time,
is the situation.
This is the situation. What stopped the driver from doing that?
So KK at that point when the driver told him this should have, if staying back doesn't solve the situation.
What I'm saying is the driver is the best person,
of course,
to clear or give every information to the family.
So KK should have rather the level of anger with which he did not attend the funeral. He should have shown this to the driver.
Even the 1 week. No. Really.
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying that the person who has more information about the relationship between Claude and KK Fosu is the driver.
Yes.
And he was there at the 1 week. So what stopped the driver from telling the family about, the relationship between the two?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that instead of KK being...
Why did he have to come back to KK to tell him that they are angry at you? Why?
So KK should have also, expressed that disaffection to the driver. That if this is what you are telling me as a feedback, then you hate something from the family. That should have been KK's stand against the driver, because the driver had not represented him well. You understand? So instead of, making whatever he told you become a stumbling block between you and Claude's family, you should have rather been angry at the driver because he failed to tell the true story per what you are telling us this morning. So I think he should have exercised some level of restraint, to allow cool heads to prevail, to rather tell the family what the issue was. And now he's made it clear that regardless, he could have gone, or a representative from his camp could have gone, but for what he heard on, during the 1 week. For me, it's quite unfortunate that we've gotten to, this point that we are in, because certainly a life is lost. And I'm not sure that if the family, any member of the family are listening this morning, they will be happy with what is going on. Because, if you put yourself in the shoe, you lose a family member, and, this kind of thing is, going on afterwards. It really doesn't sit well. It's quite unfortunate. But I think it's still not late. It's still not late. Now KK has heard from them. He knows the story. They should just go and give, like he said, his boss is treating him. So together with the boss, later on, they can go and meet the family, because the family will still keep the story in them. So there's nothing wrong meeting the family together with, the team, the driver, blessed and himself, telling them that, this is the situation. But for me, it's really sad. It's really sad. And we just hope that things get settled. It's sad.
Anyway, Kwame Dazi, you've been quiet this morning.
Charlie, I don't know why I don't know why we've gotten to this level, because this shouldn't have been an issue at all. If truly you care about humanity, if truly you are, how do I put it? This issue shouldn't have gotten to this point. I understand where KK is coming from. He didn't know Claude. He didn't send him there. They all met on the way. So it's understandable if he's pained that people are creating the impression that he took him along. He didn't. So making that clear is a good one. Now, if you keep saying that you didn't know him, you were just introduced that he is a blogger, blah blah blah. Now, if all of you had gone to the program and Claude had taken videos of you, written stories of you, that would have promoted your brand one way or the other,
giving you some form of
exactly. And that is what most of us do as journalists, as bloggers, as people who are in the media. Sometimes you promote people that have not paid you to promote them indirectly as you're doing your job. So we shouldn't discount the fact that, I didn't know him and I didn't take him there, so for that matter he wasn't relevant to the equation. Life has been lost right here, and we're talking about a precious life. If you're talking about issues like this, no matter how right you are, you need to be very circumspect with how you communicate your point. KK started his account very nicely, but it got to a point where I realized, because of the emotions, he was using certain words that I think, to me, if the family is listening right now, they'll be very sad. So clearly, he didn't attend the funeral, not because he wasn't well enough to go, but because of what had happened during the 1 week.
The 1 week celebration, yeah.
Slim, I wrote on Facebook that, to me, a year konya by force. It wasn't compulsory for KK to have been there in person, or blessed to have been there in person. Sometimes it's just about a phone call. He could have just called the family to commiserate with them. When they see we were going together, and this could have solved a lot of issues. To me, if he had just placed a single call to the family, regardless of whatever had happened, even after the driver had gone to the 1 week and came back to explain to or to tell him that the family wasn't happy with him, he could still have gotten to call them or got in touch with them, explain things to them. Imamu yako yengina nani ye tu kwan esan naba intinuedi e kind of send them afraid. But this whole back and forth on social media, he didn't attend the funeral and all that. I said that I didn't know KK and Bless's current state of health, so I didn't want to blame them for not going. But at least phone call, Slim, a call.
Would have been able to.
Most times, even we here, sometimes a loved one or somebody close to you passes and you're not able to attend the funeral because of some engagement, some work and all that. What do? You say, so sometimes you may not be there in person, but a phone call, some donation will just.
I can cast a crazy the phone call.
So I think that this issue has gotten to this point because of maybe emotions and all that, but it shouldn't have gotten to this point. Now, Elombini is also in the equation, and the impression being created is he is maybe trying to make things difficult, because a certain impression is being created that I say KK and the leader no.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that KK has cleared that now. He didn't take the guy on that trip. But it's a nipenti you. It's just nice that you should just get in touch with the family. Adam just said it. It is not too late to do that. But at least, KK, if you're listening to us, please place a call. If you can't be there in person, place a call to the family and just commiserate with them.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
My small piece of editorial this morning. I'm thinking KK had every for want of a better word, wanted to perform, use the TGMA platform to get his brand out there. Now, the fact that he wasn't allowed to do that, also based on the fact that a young man lost his life in the accident or during the accident, also pushed him onto a certain path that is also added on to the fact that the family also he also added on to that. Now look, I had a platform, a good platform to exhibit my talent, number one, also bring back my career, get the explosion right. And then because of somebody, quote and unquote, somebody that I do not know, I'm being ripped off all these benefits. What did I do? That is from the interview we had with him. This is what I'm thinking is going through his mind.
No, but he shouldn't.
Then it further adds up to it that look, why is everybody blaming me?
Yeah.
There are so many question marks. Why is everybody blaming me? Yeah. And that is where I think he is coming from.
Yeah.
That is how I feel from the interview this morning. That's how I feel he is coming from. But I'm thinking, see, like you said, you would have also benefited from whatever the boy was going to do on the trip.
Exactly. And
it's only right that you try to make things right with the remaining family that are still in existence.
Yeah.
Whatever they feel, you have a chance to educate them on the true happenings. If the driver did not or decided not to even do it, KK, it's up to you. You said that you're a legend. You understand, you have accepted your position as a legend in this business.
Yeah.
And so it is up to you, because a penny or man
exactly.
You play a key part in it. So you should accept that your name is bigger than everybody in the car as at that point. So it is your duty. It is your duty to set the record straight and also allow peace to prevail.
Exactly. If KK was part of Claude's family, if it had been the other way around,
it would have
KK could have complained.
Exactly.
The KK I know, Sanka or Claude family and Anka Sasem way Esia and Anka another person KK, he would have complained. The KK that I know.
Because he made mention of the fact that he could have decided to go and he wanted to perform, because he is a performer and he makes a living out of that.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get apart from the bag, use the opportunity to also, get back on the road.
We understand him. We understand him that he didn't cause this. A sign is here. He didn't cause the accident, but it has happened already, and he shouldn't make it seem as though he's fighting the family or the management.
He's also in some form of pain. We should also acknowledge that.
I get it.
We do.
Get it. But in this situation, as a legend,
yes,
an elder,
yes,
a celebrity in the industry, he should just calm down and then make sure that he gets in touch with the family and solve this issue once and for all.
Because with his tone, if he continues that way, because there were certain
words, the man was crying on the phone.
I'm coming. Yeah, there were certain words he uses in his communication. Because if he's not careful, he will be seen as being combative or belligerent when there is a loss of life here. You understand? I mean, somebody has died. So the communication should reflect the situation. So please,
anyway,
legend.
And those blaming KK, I saw no cause accident. They should also calm down.
Let's hold on to our thoughts a little bit. Let me invite Mr. Robert Clark in to this.
I'm just smiling because I love the fact that you give your contribution. Very nice, with a lot of proverbs in there, solid. And then you keep keeping quiet every time we are having a conversation here. And I keep wondering why you keep assuming and thinking that you are not allowed to speak.
Because
there is no because your producers have given you the leeway to be able to constantly contribute and share the wisdom you have on this particular platform. Why are you holding back?
So why are you blaming me?
Look at how you spoke well. Why are you depriving Ghanaians of hearing from you? Say.
Robert,
no. Stop that. No. You can't do that. So listen, next time, don't even give that excuse again. Have you heard? Say yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Are you happy now?
More than happy.
Thank you very much.
Let me even, because of I'm looking at Adam, let me use a big English. I'm excited.
Thank you very much.
Excited is not big English, sorry.
You are belligerent.
That one.
Oh. So
I think you guys have said it all. I mean that's I'm loving your submission, so please go ahead.
Okay. Let me wrap up with this. There are multiple social media posts from Elombini. I wish we could get Elombini on the line to also contribute to this, because I've seen several posts from him. I think the last one that I saw this morning is I just won't paraphrase him. The whole thing is like he's keeping quiet because he feels that there are so many things involved, and then he believes that.
Let me also ask a question though. In all the things we've said, it looks like we are not putting some of the blame on the doorstep of the person who is responsible for organizing this whole thing.
Exactly.
We have moved towards KK because he's a legend.
Because there's the funeral that is on the table now, not really. I'm lying. It's a funeral that
I went in there.
But still,
I went
in the
in there.
submissions that were made, for example,
I said
and
KK
then-
should have.
mentioning that.
I said KK
should have
been angry.
Yes, but that is still
man.
KK. You are still blaming KK for
No.
not being angry. No, that's what I'm saying.
But then
Take
where the
out-
Al Jazeera, the Al
let's
Jazeera guy.
talk
Al
about-
Jazeera, Al Jazeera knows KK. Al Jazeera invited KK. KK went there because of a relationship he has with Al Jazeera.
So when you are chichaing the thing,
Yes.
make sure that you give
You
Al
chicha
Jazeera-
everybody.
So now Al Jazeera has put him in this situation. So he needs to, show his displeasure.
Yes, but you are
to
still
Al Jazeera.
Yeah, so what you are saying is not
But-
connected to KK. All I'm saying is you on your own, the way you can voluntarily speak to KK and say KK should have done this. You
Yes.
should say the same thing to Al Jazeera.
Okay, Al Jazeera, I tell KK say he should be.
No, you are still connecting.
why do you have to-
Allow me to
Well,
learn.
yeah, I get you.
Allow me to learn.
No,
Talking about
allow
everybody
me.
and
Don't
they are
even
blaming-
fly.
Al Jazeera,
Don't even fly.
I have asked KK to be angry at you because you have led him to this situation. But now to you, Al Jazeera, I think that if what we are hearing from KK is true, then you have really not shown sympathy. You've not shown empathy. And you really need to do the right thing, like KK said. How can you lead people to a place? Accident happened, and like
He
he's
said he
saying,
showed up just
like once,
He showed up
and you
once.
did not, offset the.
even the medical bills.
How can you do this? So he's your brother. He did this happily for you, and one man says he form. So do you think that tomorrow you can go to this same KK Fosu, to ask him for any support? Muna mama nipae bonino. Al Jazeera, please, if you are listening to us, even at the family house, you didn't tell the true story.
No, Al Jazeera
And-
wasn't the one driving the car.
Al Jazeera invited them,
He invited them.
and it means Al Jazeera and the driver, they know themselves.
Yes, they know themselves.
So both of you, yes, Semu, do the right thing this morning. Call KK, call Bless, because KK is saying Bless calls him.
To find out what's going on.
And now he was sent message.
Yes, so at the Pram police station, they just want to find. They need.
They say
the
send driver's license.
Driver's license and then
And
details
they
of
say
the
you've
car.
not sent it.
And up till now, because they will need to also file for insurance
Of
and all
course.
that to cover up for the medical bills.
Oh
and
please,
these things have not been
Al
done.
Jazeera and the driver. Why are you putting KK and Bless and Claude's family in this situation? Because there should be some level of insurance package involved. So please, Al Jazeera. The police who are also this case is before them.
No, the APAM. It's not Pram.
Yes,
Forgive me. APAM.
the police who this case is before them, they should really ensure they are on them to do the right thing, because we cannot allow this to just happen. Else, it will not augur well for the industry, because Charlie, life has been lost.
Yeah.
And Masio being for licenses near them, no farmer still on farm buyer. They should be on him. Al Jazeera and the driver, please call KK right now and do the right thing.
In fact, I'm sad that we've KK no did the line top. Like, I won't ask him a certain question again. I wanted to find out the total bills that have been, the amount of bills we
accrued.
accrued.
It is still totaling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Well, still
the other one at Volta,
his boss.
that one is being taken care of by him boss.
But it's still valued.
We will feel value amatachi, but we need to find out what exactly, because yes, I do. In fact, this morning I expressed my condolences to the family of John Claude, and I believe that this issue shouldn't travel beyond Charlie the normal social media banter we've had. That is yesterday and today. If we find the middle grounds to it, but then the right people that needs to be held accountable, like you said this morning, we need to, because wine a friend,
KK's management shouldn't leave this.
wine a friend.
Yeah.
Where were they going to? Why would they invite you? These people then for step up and let us know. What KK Itianeka for that show? He said that no, the guy Al Jazeera was being given an opportunity to work in the national security if he was able to, get KK to perform at the place. And Charlie, out of love, your man decided to Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So these are some of the hidden stories.
Settings.
Well, anyway, this morning we say thank you for joining us. As we wrap up, final words from
But you didn't ask Rob some questions. So.
Rob.
Rob has nothing to say again. There are no questions for him to answer.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
The question we like, I won't ask him. You know, answer. So there's no need for me to.
Oh, okay.
You know the answer. You get answer.
Because if I'm about to ask any question, we'll have to be around the TGMA part of it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But I want to express my deepest condolence to the family of Claude Tamaklo. I mean, he was somebody who worked with passion, and I mean, whatever he put his mind to, he does it. I mean, without thinking twice. And I want to deeply express my gratitude, sympathy to them, and I wish them all the best. I know God will console them. Saturday was a funeral. It was Friday. Yeah,
19th.
and I think Sunday was Thanksgiving. So, to all those who supported, I've seen Elombini put out a list. All those who supported, those who were there, Keche, Rocky Dawuni, and all those who supported. God bless them, and I will wish them all the best.
Kwame.
Charlie, I don't have anything to say.
Robert.
It's always, I think the norm should never be that parents will bury their children.
Yeah.
So this is a sad situation for the
Very
family.
sad.
And at this point, the human thing to do is to be sensitive to the situation and clearly express our condolences to the family and to ask for the Lord to keep them strong. And sometimes you may never know, but these people may be contributing financially to their families. And someone once said that if you hear somebody say, "Ow," and someone is dead, it's not just because the person is dead. It's also because of a particular loss that they may have with respect to what the person may be doing for them. So whatever it is that he was fulfilling, we're praying that the Lord God himself, who taketh, shall find a way to give back to them.
Alombini says he's disappointed we didn't call him to hear his side of the story.
Yes, that is what I was thinking that we might do. But anyway, I'm sure we might get him on the line tomorrow to get more. Or during the day, we might get him to get more from him.
Hitz FM is entertainment station.
Exactly,
So
24 hours. Who knows what will happen? Anyway, we say thank you to our sponsors, Telecel, Franco Trading Enterprise, and Betway. And this morning, Betway is telling you about the new game called Fly X.
This is Hitz.